Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, 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 go CrossTalk.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's it's March 20th. Oh, I'm tripping. It's March 20th, 2023, and we are back in the party place to be. It's your favorite podcast in the whole wide world. Welcome to CrossTalk, where we give you our take on subject matter that affects us in the spiritual realm as well as the physical realm. And we talk about scripture as well. It's all about Christ here again. Welcome to podcast, your podcast in the whole wide world, your favorite podcast in the whole wide world, CrossTalk Internet Podcast. I am your host, Minister STEBO, and I have with me my partners in Christ. Welcome to the show, Bishop T and the Dr. Ish. Good day. Yeah, we haven't been in the place in a week or so. And of course, you know who the man is right there. That's the one and only. I don't want to say yeah. One and only Archbishop Thompson, ABT. How was y'all weeks? I haven't seen y'all. I've seen y'all in every week actually, but we haven't seen each other here in a couple of weeks. How y'all been?
It's been great.
That is what's up. That is what's up. Doc Gaston is the first to speak to us. She says, "Hello, CrossTalk family," and then second, of course, is Dr. Ish. She says, "Hey, CrossTalk family," and Yvette the Berry. She says she's watching and she loves us today. She says, "Love you all today." All right, just making sure I can hear myself. Oh, we got Shine. What's up, Shine? He says, "Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? We doing all right." They said they could barely hear y'all.
I got my volume up. Same as always over here. Yep. How about now?
Say something else.
How about now?
Y'all ain't even. Let me do this. Yeah. Nah, try it now, Bishop.
How about now? Is that better?
Should be. I don't know. Let's see. Is that better, y'all? If y'all can hear, let us know.
Yeah, I'm up to 100.
She up on 100.
Yeah. Because 99 and a half won't do
It just won't do.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see if I can find you over here. All right, Dr. Ish, there you go. All right, let's see if. All right, y'all tell me if that's better.
We hear you good.
No, I'm talking about the viewing audience. Of course, I had to, as you could probably see, I'm in a different area. I moved, so
My old house.
things are not working like they were the last time. But it's all GOOD good. But then they said it's better now. Yep. All right, cool. All right, so welcome to CrossTalk. We're here to offer our instruction, information, and illumination. Right now, stop right now. Make sure you share the show. Click those likes and hearts like crazy to get this CrossTalk popping on everybody's top timelines. Man,
It's okay.
don't be shy. Don't be stingy. Don't be cruel.
Be cruel.
Yeah. Happy Monday, and if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Whatever age you are, you're indeed blessed to be that. And we're going to start off this week with a brand new segment that I like to call Heard 'em Say. Heard 'em Say. If you've been to anybody's Baptist church, you've heard at least one preacher say, Heard 'em Say. So, this segment is called Heard 'em Say. And the first thing this week, I heard them say that Trump might be the first former president to be indicted. Might be the first former president to be indicted. Man, that is crazy.
Gonna be indicted.
Right. I'm indicted, Jane. Indicted. That is a good movie. Indicted. I'm indicted. I'm indicted.
It remains to be seen.
Yeah.
Love that movie. I don't even comment on when they say probability might happen when it comes to him.
Yeah.
I was telling my sister the other day, I'd rather not listen to it or see it. If they're not showing him in handcuffs,
Right.
forget it.
That's my take.
I don't want to see it.
He's gotten away with too much.
Teflon down, nothing sticks.
It rolled right off, right?
Yeah, I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping for justice. That's
Yes.
all.
You right though, Bishop. Dude has been slick as a can of oil when it comes to indictments and things concerning the law.
I guess
Yeah,
you know what gets me is that all of the evidence is so conspicuous.
Yes.
right.
It never sticks.
Never.
What
And he can rile people up.
you said he can rile people up?
He can get people.
Reminds me of the Antichrist.
Uh,
Wow. I wish.
Hey,
See, I can't. I don't have any dun dun dun. I don't have any sound effects.
it's
Can't
okay.
can't raise them
But we
hands
know
or
we can
nothing.
raise those hands.
Right. But we y'all know what we. If y'all been watching enough, y'all know what we doing over here.
Yes.
But let's see. Joyce Irons, my Joyce Myers says, "Good evening, my bishop, my first lady, Merlene, Dr. Ish, and my pastor STEBO, and my LMBC family." That is a few ands in there, but I'm
Got us
digging it. I'm
all,
here for it
Bruce.
all.
She got us
I'm
all.
here for it all.
At
And
least
that's
he
my
didn't
mama.
call
There
it
go my
bishop
mama.
with Ann.
There go my mama. She says, "Good evening, my LMBC family and friends." All right. Yvette Mullins, announcement clerk. What's up? She says, "Good evening, my LMBC family." What's up? All right. So,
You got it. You got any announcements?
yeah, I do. I do have.
No, I'm not you. I mean the
Not you.
announcement clerk.
Not you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I was like, now that you mention it.
You slow. You slow today, dude.
Yeah. Yvette Mullins, Macy, Melba Lacey, she says, "What's up?" Felicia Boyd Tobias, "What's up?" She says, "Yow." Yeah, but if y'all not doing anything this Sunday at 3 o'clock, come hang out with your boy. I'm getting installed at the LMBC. At the LMBC as the new pastor. So come hang out with it. Well, come fellowship with us because what is I can't think.
Saints don't hang.
Yeah, saints don't hang.
That's right.
Yeah,
We gather. We come together, not together.
we come
No,
together
the other
to
way.
we come
The
together
other way. That's
together.
the opposite. We come together, not
Oh,
to gather.
not together.
We come
Yes.
together together. Watch out now.
All
We
right.
come together together. Watch out. What?
Y'all remember that song?
We come.
We gather together to ask the Lord blessing.
Oh,
Nope.
that's a long
Y'all
time
too
ago.
young for that song.
All right, I was about to
Yeah.
say that's too rich for my blood.
Uh,
All right. Yeah. Sunday at 3. Sunday at 3. Come celebrate with your boy.
you know what we used to say? Be there or be square.
Yeah. I remember that one. All right. So, and we don't have any lower thirds or upper thirds. It's just we real first episode this time, but we promise next week we gonna get it all together. We had it together and then it just went haywire as soon as play started. So it's all good. So our topic of the night is called and I was killing it today with the topics. So
Okay.
what up, Jen X? But topic is spring brings these things. Spring brings these things. And our first thing that spring brings is 314 day. 314 day. 314 day. That is a holiday for St. Louisans. That's
It
right.
is.
If you live in the 314, even in the 573 or the 636, celebrate 314 because it is all about St. Louis. So first question is, what does 314 day mean to you? Let's go, ladies, first on this one.
All righty. It's hometown love. It's all about the 314 area code.
Yeah.
Uh, it also is Pi Day, but it's a big deal in the Louvre to uplift and showcase our city. I know we get a bad rap a lot of times, but 314 has its own language. We got country grammar,
Right.
and we speak our own fluid language like there, here,
Her.
everybody. And food. Oh my God, we got the greatest food in the world.
Oh yeah. Especially the pizza. Come on now.
And
A
the
lot of people
Chinese
give
food.
us some slack for the pizza, but hey, I love emos.
Me too. Red hot riblets, red
Emos is
sodas,
good.
St. Paul's,
Strip boy, watch out now. You talking my language now.
toasted ravioli.
Watch out. Watch out.
You ever had a slinger? Y'all ever had a slinger?
You know what? I haven't had a slinger
Oh, they're
since
good.
since 1999, and I will never, ever,
Have 'em
ever,
today.
ever, 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 ever eat a slinger again, especially while I'm at work.
It will
Never.
sling you. It will sling you.
Oh yeah,
Trust me.
it'll take you there.
Take you down and out.
Yeah.
I'm
What
about to
about you,
agree.
Bishop? ABT.
Yeah, it's all about, as they say, the Lou.
Yeah.
Hey.
As she was saying, it has its own peculiarities. I am not necessarily a foodie.
Ooh,
I'm not into Chinese food. Whenever I eat Chinese food, Mother Thompson orders it She knows what to order. I don't even know what to order from the Chinese place.
Shawnee.
So, yeah, she orders the Chinese food, and I help her eat it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm into ribs. I don't know
Yeah.
that bandanas is a St. Louis tradition, but
No.
that's mostly where we go. I don't do a lot of trucks on the street.
Nope.
So like I said, I'm not a specific foodie that I want to go. And as I was at a homegoing once, and some of the people were there, and one lady made her. She was from Tennessee, and she said she was waiting to get the funeral over so she could go get her some Chinese food.
Right.
We got the
Yeah,
best.
Right.
many, yeah, and that's what I hear.
You also got White Castles,
Oh yes.
St. Louis. That's a white St. Louis staple.
The Italian food on the hill.
Yeah, the Hill.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So many
Um,
things are peculiar to St. Louis, and
Yes.
and
Now,
and
Bishop, I did see you kind of make a face when she said when we were talking about emos.
I'm not an emos person. I don't care that much for emos pizza.
It's okay.
What?
It's all right.
Yeah,
My
I
husband
I
didn't like emos either.
I prefer Little Caesars.
No,
Yeah.
Did you see my face?
no,
Yes,
no.
I think that's one of the good things about the Lou. So much diversity.
Yes, absolutely. I
Because
agree with you there, but I can't
yeah,
do the Little Caesars. It's okay. But
Talk
it's
about
nothing like emos.
she
But
agreed and disagreed with you on the same thing. She's like, "Yeah, I see. Yeah, I get it, but no, not that one."
yeah.
emos is ridiculous with pricing now.
Yeah, but it's worth it almost.
People will ship emos, have emos shipped to them.
Right? You can't get emos anywhere.
Nope.
You that is only St. Louis. So I get it why it's a little bit more expensive than the other places. Now, have you tried Farachi's?
No.
Ooh, now that's giving emos a run for its money, for real, for
Okay.
real. Farachi's. There's one in Ferguson and there's one in like Baldwin.
Okay. I'll be going.
Yeah, they
More
dangerous.
food.
They
I
dangerous.
obviously like food.
I don't know of any place where we say, okay, we're going to this place because this is what I want to get here. We might say well, what do you want to eat? I don't know. Well, where are we going? I don't know.
I don't know.
You know,
Never know.
so it's not like, okay, we got to go to this place to get this.
Right.
What
Right.
about the fish house?
The fish house is a number one top chef on the corner.
Right there you go. That's St. Louis.
That's so St.
It
Louis.
is.
That's so St. Louis. That's
It
only
is.
St. Louis.
Yes.
That is the only place I can say that when we say we're going to get some fish, we know where
You
we're
know what
going.
you're getting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, here's one. What
yeah,
about London and Sons?
Used to be. I don't know how good it is
yeah. I don't
anymore.
even know if they're still in
It's one.
business these days.
It's one left over
There's
on
one left.
Airport Road, I think.
They say it's not as
Okay.
they say it's not as good as it used to be.
Yeah, that was the
So
place when it was at Martin Luther King and where Prairie crosses and Cass and
Yeah,
Martin Luther King split. That was
yeah,
the joint.
yeah. And then they moved one up there on Grand and Page,
yeah,
crossing
it was one
from
across the street
Sure
from her.
did.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Um.
Actually, you're talking about the taste of food. Food doesn't taste like it
Oh,
used to.
all those preservatives and antibiotics.
Facts. I
That's got
I,
to
I can
be what
agree
it
there.
is.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
I can agree there. Um. Y'all could go ahead and in the chat tell me um what 314 day means to you, and we're gonna go to the next question, which is how did you celebrate 314? How did you celebrate week 314 day? Let's go with Bishop T first.
Well, we didn't do a whole bunch of stuff. it was a rest day for me. I know that there were activities going on, but I watched what I'd watched on TV. I wasn't out and actually a part of any of it. I wasn't out into the area celebrating per se.
You
I
mean to
was
tell me
aware
you
of it.
went at you went out there in the streets at the parties?
I was not.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I've kind of uh, outgrown, or should I say, I won't say outgrew, but I've kind of moved away from the party scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, some years ago, I probably would have been out there, diddy bopping and doing whatever, but it doesn't appeal to me anymore.
I hear you. Me neither. What about you, Ish? What did you do?
I was waiting for you.
You said what?
I was waiting for you so we could
You.
talk about 314. But I didn't get out. I'm like Bishop now. I don't like crowds that large because it's no crowd control.
Yeah.
And I watched the things that happened on TV, and I was proud of St. Louis, and all on Facebook. Facebook had all the 314 and all the St. Louis gear, the arch, the food, the this and that, and that's cool. But I just don't like the crowds anymore. Those
Yeah.
Yeah,
crowds make me a little bit uncomfortable.
yeah.
I
It's
could do.
kind of unfortunate that it's so much danger. And
Yes.
you were saying that we get a bad rap for crime, this, that, and the other, but it's not all wrong.
No.
Right.
Stuff is really, I'm not comparing us to anybody that because actually, when you get right down to it, there are no better areas anymore.
Right.
Unfortunately,
Exactly.
uh,
Exactly.
the rap that we have is the rap that we made.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's funny you say that because I was looking at a news article the other day where someone, I didn't Baldwin, someone was shooting. They had somebody held up hostage in the house. And one of the neighbors
Yeah,
said, well, we moved out here for that reason. We thought we were getting away
yeah.
from all of this.
right.
Ain't no getting
Okay.
away.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Now, I did
It's
celebrate 314
everywhere.
Day. I did. I celebrated it at the church. We all wore our 314 apparel. We had our jerseys. Um, some people had on soccer jerseys. We had people that had on Blues jerseys. We had people that had on Cardinals jerseys. Myself, I had on the 314 shirt. So we had people that had on Made by God t-shirts.
Yeah.
So yes,
I
and
had
if you don't
mine.
know, Made by God is a St. Louis brand. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is. Um, y'all think we took care of that one? I think
I
we took
think
care of
so.
that one.
I think so.
All right, so we're gonna do this thing that we like to call "Are You Churchy?" This question is: in a church program, quote unquote program, after the welcome comes a blank from blank blank. In a church program, after the welcome comes a blank from a
I know y'all
from
know
blank blank. First person to guess it wins.
this.
Oh,
Michelle.
Michelle Patterson. She got it. She got it. That's right. It's a response from a visitor. Oh, Yvette Mullins, you was so close. You were number one, you were late, but you were so close. It's response from a visitor. Yes, response from a visitor. I would give you a hand clap, but like I said, my sound effects not working, so we're gonna give you one old fashioned. Michelle Patterson, good job. Holla at me, let you know what you won. All right, so I don't know. I don't even know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna give you talk about our friends behind their back. And yeah, speaking of Fish House. If you haven't taken the opportunity to hang out on the corner of Natural Bridge and Jenner Station Road for some really good fish and seafood, get by the Fish House and sample that awesome menu. Tell Tammy and Jerry that the good folks at CrossTalk sent you. You probably won't get any free food, but you get some good food. That's right. And make sure you slide in Made by Guys DM and order you a few Made by Guys t-shirt. Look at that one. My brother Stewart. You can find him on Instagram at madebyguy.__. And give your hair a hair vacation. Woo. Hit up Hair Bay at Her Hair 2 Real on Instagram and at Her Hair 27 on TikTok. And nobody bakes a cake like Carla Saul bakes a cake, so get your cake baked by Anointed Cake Creations. It's all good. And helping you find the property of your dreams, I'll let Paula M. Walker, real estate sales agent with St. Louis Metro Realtors, agent_Walker03 at hotmail.com. And Phrase has the phrase that fits. Hit up Bridget Michelle for your phrase apparels. You can get at her on Facebook. And enhancing your peace of mind one clean at a time. It's Going Out Dusting LLC for pricing and booking for your professional home and commercial cleaning. Email goingoutdusting@gmail.com. Call 636-290-6904. Visit goingoutdustingcleaning.com or follow gone_out_dusting on Instagram. Reading is fundamental. Check out these titles. Pick up your copies of Bishop books, He That Hath an Ear, anywhere you can download ebooks, and Stair Steps to Answer Prayers. You can find that at www.stairstepstoanswerprayers.com. And pick up Manifestations by Elaine Ragland. Elaine Ragland. Manifestations by Elaine Ragland is available for download at bookbaby.com and on amazon.com. I saw it there. And here's some good music for you. I know a guy, GabrielMusic.com. That's GABRIAL music.com. Everything from the debut album, Minister of Music, to the newest release single, Nobody Greater Than You, is available for download. Plus, you can get it on any streamable platform. And if you're ready to record your single or album, email Incrediblemusic at incrediblemusic2@gmail.com. You see it? Well, no, you see it right there. The email. Holla at me for pricing and availability. All right. We are back. We are back and we are bad. All right. So, topic number 2. Spring brings these things: more daylight and spring break. So, daylight savings time. Did you forget about the time change too? Dr. Ish, let's go with you first. Did you forget about it too?
I didn't. I just forgot to do my clock. I knew all along that it was happening. But here's what happened to me. I don't do Saturday nights and Sunday mornings anymore. And I
Okay.
went to a play at the Fox. I went to see To Kill a Mockingbird. And it was a 7:30 show that wasn't over until 10:30, 10:40. So by the time I got a parking lot, got home, it was like 11:30. Jumped in the bed because I know I need to be at church at 8:30 Sunday morning. Forgot to set my clock. But I made it. I had got my things together the day before. But it kind of threw me for a tizzy. It took me a couple of days to recover, and that has never happened to me. I've never had a problem with daylight savings time. And it
Never,
got
ever, ever.
never. I'm happy to see it. I don't care about that hour. I get it back at some point, or not, or not.
Or not,
I just
right?
hate the feeling that you lost. So yeah, but it kind of threw me for a loop. And then we had a really long day at church that day.
Yeah, we
So
did.
I
We
came
did.
home kind of tired, but I was cool though.
We
It took me
did,
till
actually.
Tuesday to get it together.
What about
But
you,
you know,
Bishop? Did you forget?
I set all of my clocks at about 10 o'clock Saturday evening and
smart
set
move.
my alarm. I usually set my alarm only on Saturday nights because I get up at 4:30, 5:30 rather, for my conference prayer call. So
Amen.
I was on top of it.
Hmm.
All right, I guess I'll skip this one for myself.
Why? You forgot?
I did forget. I forgot like all up until Sunday morning. That's when I remembered.
Me too. When I woke up,
Yep.
but
I had totally forgotten. Um, so spring break, has the meaning of spring break changed over the years for you, Bishop?
I don't think it's changed. I just think that the activities of it has changed.
no, that's for real.
Yeah, it's still the same thing. It generally takes place at about the same time every year, or even as the clock evolves. Uh, People expect it every year, but I think it has grown to be a whole lot different. And I'm not going to say more, but it's so different. And it does not mean that it's better now. It's just a new generation that's doing things differently and taking it to more extremes because they have access to so much stuff now that causes them to do so many things. And people are so spontaneous
We
about danger.
yes, I agree.
What did you
I
do
think,
when you were coming up for spring break, Bishop?
Played outside. Did you say me or
well,
Bishop?
Bishop?
Okay.
well, I wasn't. Yeah, now, are you saying spring break out of just school, or as they're
Yeah,
doing?
spring
The,
break.
oh well,
So like spring break
hey
is like
man,
the
you played from sun up to sundown.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
You played all day long. We
Yes.
used to pitch horseshoes in the backyard every day from morning till evening. You didn't go and sit down to eat. You ran in the house and got something and came back. I think that parents understood the thing, and you were not held too close to too many chores. You still had to do what you had to do, but it's springtime. It's summer break,
Yeah,
and we
man.
took advantage of it to that extent. We weren't anywhere doing anything, committing any crimes. I think the worst thing we did, we used to sit up and at night and
Chunk
stop
rock.
cabs,
We chunk rocks.
stop cabs, and then run and hide.
Yes.
so was that like when you were a kid or when you were like a teenager, like in high school?
I'm 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 early teenage.
Okay.
Before a job, uh, 13, 14, but the next year you got a job so that you could help with school clothes and stuff. You know,
Yes.
13, 14.
Yes.
that was basically what summer was all about. Spring break. I don't remember per se spring break. I
Right
remember
before
being out
Easter.
for. I remember being out the weekend of Easter.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
If that's
Yes.
spring break, yeah.
That was
Well,
it.
spring
But then you
ish.
were getting ready for church Sunday, so you
Right.
still didn't do a whole bunch.
Nope. Nope.
What about
That was basically what we did.
Shine said? Shine said, yeah, she fell asleep. She fell asleep at home and wouldn't answer her phone. We thought she was missing.
That hour put me down. They came in my house like gangbusters. Him and his wife, and then Wakita was calling because he called her. You see my mama,
So,
but our spring breaks were different than spring breaks are now, Minister Thompson. And I say that because we didn't get a chance to travel for spring break. We didn't think about going to Miami where they shut it down last night because they had two fatalities where people just show up and wild out and do whatever it is they do. So we didn't have those kind of spring breaks or summer breaks because, like Pastor said, we had to get a job when we were 16 to help with whatever needed help with. We
Yep.
played court ball, we played softball, we ate. We ate a bunch of candy back in those days. And we played sun up to sundown. We didn't have computers. So we were not stuck in the house all day sitting behind a
Right.
computer. We was
Right.
out playing.
Yeah, they say that our generation was the last generation that went outside to play.
Yeah.
Uh, and for spring break for us, we went. We either this is the weird thing about it. We were in school. We would be out of school for a full week, and guess where we would go?
Where?
Up to the school to play basketball.
Well, where else were you gonna go? We
We could
couldn't
do
afford
it at the house.
basketball
We could
hoops.
do it at the house. We had a basketball
Oh,
hoop, but
okay, okay.
we went back to the school. We was
Yeah,
out of school for a full week, and we
yeah.
went back to the school to play basketball. I just realized how backwards they were.
Yeah.
Got
But
an
you
opportunity
can
not to
stay
be at
fresh.
school after all the time that we didn't want to be at school, and then when we're not supposed to be at school, we went to the school to play basketball.
Yeah, but you
Man,
was in a safe place.
yeah,
In
we used
our
to ride our
younger days,
bikes.
we went over to Tamby. That's where everybody knew that everybody was going to be,
That's it,
right across the street at Tandy Park, and you did some of everything. There
including
was
swimming.
swing, slide. There was an outside swimming pool,
Yep,
inside swimming pool, volleyball, horseshoes, baseball. I mean, all day long.
yep.
And it also
Yep.
seemed like the climate change is different from when I
Oh, it
was
was
younger.
hot.
Like
It was
when
hot
in
back in those days.
springtime, we wouldn't even think that it would be like 30 something degrees in the spring when I was a kid. Springtime, we'd be in shorts, running and playing and all this kind of good stuff. We'd be outside. Now, it's not, I mean, springtime is not crazy to see some snow, you know?
And we've seen it.
Yeah.
I can remember
You know, you
being
see,
a.
it's because.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Bishop. I was gonna say I can remember being a
I
little
was
girl
just saying it.
and go ahead, Bishop. We
There's a
on the
little
delay.
delay.
Not this time.
Okay. I remember being a little girl
Go ahead.
and my mother would buy me little Easter frocks and hats and stuff. And I wanted to show my Easter frock off and had to wear a coat and would come to church crying because my dress was covered up because we've seen snow and the climate, there's climate change everywhere.
Yeah.
March comes like a tiger and leaves like a lamb sometimes.
Bishop.
Yeah, I was just that was on that same street. I think the weather now is so. We have done so much to cause this
Climate
climate
change. Yeah.
rearrangement. So
That's
you
good.
can't tell from one day to the next what the seasons are, and that's biblical. The Lord said you can look out and see these things and know what the season's going to be. Not so now, because
Nope.
we have done so many things to disrupt it.
Yes, you so
And
right.
our former president, who says there's no such thing as a climate change or global warming.
Look at it.
I bet you getting hot now thinking about that indictment. But anyway.
We'll
I mean,
see.
his thing was, how can it be global warming because it's cold outside? That's ridiculous.
And look
Womp,
at the
womp,
look at the
womp.
oceans, how the
Right.
whales and the the fish are dying. They wash up on the sea because on the shore because the the water level is dropping.
All right, y'all.
And
So,
people talk about how all of the things are going to come to pass. Our sources of water are being depleted.
Absolutely.
in
Yes,
up in
sir.
the northern countries where all of the ice forms, the
Hmm.
glaciers form, they're melting.
Yes.
All right. Went from spring break to global climate.
We get deep.
Right. Right.
That's because it's all interrelated.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so look, we gonna see y'all at the end of this commercial break. We gonna see. Well, I don't even know if it's gonna play for real, for real. So we'll see. We'll see if it play. But we'll see you in a minute.
Hey yo, this is Scooter Lamont. Be sure to pick up my single, Don't Quit, on The Source on MeTooMusic.com/The Source. Get it now. Don't get distracted, no!
Hello, everybody. I'm Lisa Davis with Lisa D Jewelry and Accessories, where we cater to your jewelry sanctuary with affordable, eclectic, and timeless jewels from around the globe straight to your doorstep. Behind me are handbags featured on our website. So please click shop now and start your jewelry journey with Lisa D at www.lisad.jewelry. See you there.
Join hosts Don, Rob, Alvin, and Two every Sunday morning at 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time for Wake Up St. Louis Me Too Music Sunday Morning Show. Streaming live every Sunday morning on Facebook and YouTube, and now airing in Houston, Texas on Kingdom Church Radio. That's Wake Up St. Louis Me Too Music Sunday Morning Show. Join us for laughs, great music, the word, information, news, more laughs, more great music. Every Sunday morning, 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Wake Up St. Louis Me Too Music Sunday Morning Show.
Oh wait. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's the same old place that you laughed about, but we are back and we are bad again. Y'all see my new setup? I told y'all Sunday that I got a new house, and I just did my room, so looking kind of smooth right now. But of course, I got my people with me. Dr. Ish right here, and that's the ABT right there, Archbishop Thompson.
Yes.
And we are at our last segment of the night. It's called Disability Awareness Month. Disability Awareness Month. First question is, what's the origin of Disability Awareness Month?
I'm going to leave that one to such an issue where I have no information on that.
Well, it actually started, Ronnie Reagan is who started it
Yes,
back
it
in
did.
February of 1987. But it has been celebrated for this is the 28th year that March has been celebrated as Disability Awareness Month.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Dr. Reagan. You know, I don't know why I'm calling everybody doctor, but yes, former President Ronald Reagan originated Disability Awareness Month. Now here's the twister question: is it a disability or a different ability? Is it a disability or a different ability?
Well, I think I can speak to that. It is, in the sense of it, it is an inability, which that's synonymous with a disability. It means that's something you are not able to do. But disabilities create different abilities.
Absolutely.
Man, I wish I had my dings.
Like necessity is the mother of invention.
Right.
And even the body itself, if one hand loses all of its usability, the other hand gets stronger.
Yeah. Out of necessity.
So yeah, we pick up abilities because of disabilities.
Amen.
I don't think you can take that away from it. It yet is an inability to do something,
Right.
but it can prompt different abilities. I can't do that, but watch this.
Right.
Right. Right.
Like, and that since you brought it up, Bishop, like when people lose their eyesight, their other
Right,
senses become heightened. Their
right,
ability to touch, or their senses and their touch, they're able to hear and smell more keenly, because one sense has failed. What about you, Dr.
right.
Ish?
Look at blind Bartimaeus.
Watch out. Hold on,
He
wait.
heard. He heard. Look, he heard.
Yeah,
He couldn't see him, but he heard Jesus was in town.
Lift those hands. Lift those hands. I ain't got no sound effect, but lift those
Okay.
hands.
that's a good one. That's absolute. Yeah,
And our other senses tend to increase, and they enable us to do things differently. Everybody may not be able to do the same thing the same way, but people with disabilities create other ways to get things done, to get some of the same
right.
things done. Might take them a little bit longer, and that's okay, but they can still get things done.
Sean Smith
Absolutely.
asks a question. He says,
Absolutely.
"What's a frock?" Or
He know what a Easter,
FROCK. What is a
he know
frock?
what an Easter frock is. He had little suits with bow ties. He better drive that
Nothing.
truck.
That's another word for outfit.
That's it. Thank you,
Frock.
Pastor.
That's
Check out
another
my
word.
frock.
That's another word for outfit.
Uh-oh, the doctor's back in here.
And all of
Doc-
us had one.
Is
yes,
that
we did.
Oganaki?
Yes. That's my daughter-in-law.
Is that how you pronounce her last name?
That's right. That's absolutely
Oganaki?
right.
Dr.
Yes.
Oganaki. You remember a couple of weeks ago, she was coming in throwing it down. You hear me? It was her first time commenting, and she was all like, bow, bow, bow. I was like, who is this? She says the new way of thinking focuses on what a person is able to do instead of what they are not. It's called person first language. I
It's
wish
called
I had
what?
my ding. That's so instead of
It's called
thinking
what
about
now? I
what
didn't get that.
she says, the new way of thinking focuses on what a person is able to do instead of what they're not able to do.
Oh, okay.
So like basically, um, basically, you don't discount people for what they're
No,
not able to do.
no. And
You focus on
also,
their abilities instead of their
right.
inabilities, which gives Felicia. I ain't got my dings. I don't have any dings.
And here's another thing about people with disabilities. We don't refer to them as client or patient or ward or handicap. Those words are a thing of the past. And
Yeah,
it's an insult to them to refer to them as that. Use their name. No, use their surname. They want to be called by their name.
right, right. Boom. Um, and then she comes back and gets shine. She says, "How are you driving and texting?" She is. You done messed up, AA Ryan.
He better be on look. He better be being careful.
Right. Um.
Do you
Did
think
we
that
just
some?
handle all of that?
Would you say,
Do you
Pastor?
think? I was about to say. Do you think that some folk choose not to be the dress up thing? She was talking about people's inability to dress. Do you think that some people just choose not to?
An ability to
I think it
dress.
depends on the person.
I
And
you know, I look at sometimes, and I watch the Late Show. Uh, what the name?
Stephen Colbert.
Stephen Colbert, and the one before him, my man, Dave Letterman.
Oh yeah.
And I wondered so many times, does it bother them when people come? Because these are well dressed men. I mean, they dress.
They do.
Okay.
David Letterman, Johnny Carson, they always are dressed to the tens.
Yes.
does it bother them when people come on there just any kind of way? And
Yeah.
I, of course, I never could get an answer, but I just wonder, do some people do it just because they can?
To dress down.
Yes.
Um, I mean, people can y'all center yourself right quick. I think people can do pretty much whatever whatever they want. I mean,
That's what I'm
I think
saying.
it's probably the times in which how people dress. Like people used to dress in suits just because. I mean, Monday through Sunday, people used to dress in suits. That was the everyday attire. Um, it, times are different now.
But when we grew up, we dressed to impress. Not that we had to impress anybody, but we looked good when we left home.
Right.
We didn't
And
leave
that's the
home
thing. That's
looking
what I'm
any
saying.
kind of way.
The idea of what is like the idea of what is dressed up has changed.
It has tremendously. And that's my
Right.
question. Is it because people choose to? That's my question.
Yeah.
Because it was mentioned, you don't look down on people because they can't. But what about people who can
Yeah.
but choose not to?
Yep.
Okay. I see where you're going.
Yep.
I just
And the same, you're talking about dressing up. People used to dress up to go to the ball game.
yeah. Yeah, like I
Uh,
said, it was the everyday attire.
I was going
I think I'm too
out of
hot.
town on a plane, and I got aboard a plane, and I was dressed the way I dressed. And the lady, the flight attendant said to me, "Sir, thank you for dressing up, for
Mm-hmm.
coming on, because people," and they look at it as not honoring them.
Not
That's what she. Thank you for honoring me by
Yes.
taking the time to dress.
I still like to get dressed up.
I do. I love it.
I can't help it. It brings happiness, joy to people that I encounter.
I
And it
mean, I
And
just
like to do
believe me,
opens.
both. I like to dress
I
up.
never tried to demean anybody
Oh
because
no.
they choose not
No,
to.
no,
But that's my choice.
Yeah. I
me
like to
too.
do both. I feel like I can do both. I
Hmm.
can dress up with the best of them, and I can dress down and still look presentable. Um,
I
yeah,
thought you were getting ready to say I could dress down with the worst of them,
right.
dress up with the best of them, and down with the
That
worst
was
of them.
worse.
No, I don't get that down. I don't
Okay.
dress that down.
Yeah. And I can be casual too. I like to be casual too. It just depends, but for the most part, I still like getting dressed up. I played dress up when I grew up.
Yeah, I
It's
think I
just
shared
to
this
me
with the
it's
church when I was down this young man. I came to a restaurant. This young man dressed lady dress. And he said to me, "Sir," he said, "you really look nice. You make me want to go and put on some better clothes."
Okay. I'm telling you, make people around you feel better.
Yes, people feel
center
better
yourself,
about
Bishop. You
themselves,
leaned
about
off of the
your
scene.
environment.
You was leaning off of the scene. But yeah. So this next segment is called CrossTalk Talk of the Day. We about to hit that up right now. I wonder if it's gonna work. Hold on one second. We'll do it again. This next segment is called CrossTalk Talk of the Day. Here you go. It's time for the CrossTalk Talk of the Day.
The talk of the day has been brought to you by, well, you.
All right, we did it. Well, not that, but
Right, not yet.
Right, not that. Don't hang up on us yet. But Crosstalk Talking Today is a segment dedicated to our viewers who have questions they want us to voice on Crosstalk. And this Crosstalk is brought to you by an anonymous watcher. They have a simple question. It's called. It's well not. It's called. But the question is, can men and women just be friends? Can men and women just be friends? First person to answer is the first person to answer.
Well, I think so. I think that everyone has to be on the same page as what is expected of friendship, because different people have their different ideas about friendship. So we need to know, if we're going to be friends, we need to know what each of us means by friend. And I think that people, to answer the question, I think it can be.
Dr. Ish?
We got to set some boundaries. Some, some, if you're married, some wives or husbands may not feel comfortable with you having a friend of the opposite sex, but you have to set boundaries, and your mate has to feel secure with you having a friend of the opposite sex. You can't drop little innuendos, making them feel some type of way, but you have to set boundaries. So it can happen, but I think
It
you
can
have to
happen.
work with it. You have to work with your mate.
Now, here's a question on the end of that. How do you can you make someone secure?
Did I say make? I didn't mean to say make, because the relationship you're in, that your mate should know that they're secure. Your mate should know by your actions in the relationship that they are secure, and that trust is a big issue.
But that still sounds like that. If let's say that I'm the male in the relationship, and the,
Mhm.
the it would her security is contingent still on my actions.
It's a two-way street.
So
What if the roles were reversed?
right. So the a healthy relationship, in my opinion, a healthy relationship is comprised of two secure people. You come in secure, not coming in requiring that the actions of another make you secure.
And I agree with that. But security over time, security takes time. Because, say, for instance, okay, you've dated someone for so long and you guys are getting married. But things happen over time where you're comfortable with each other, and you can kind of, like, I could walk in the door and know if Alan was upset about something. I could look at him and tell. He could look at me and tell. But that comes with time. We've been together so long until he don't have to say anything. I just know something's not right. And like vice versa with me. He would know something wasn't right. And you know how we do. What's wrong? Nothing. But it's something.
But yeah, I feel like I feel like uh, men and women can be in a platonic, healthy relationship. Um, if you are in a romantic relationship with someone else, then I feel like communications have to be made, frequently and often, not just hey, letting you know that this is my friend, but a continuous an open line of communications, not so that you can be secure, but so that I, I, I
You
don't know
got to
how
be
I want to say
comfortable.
that,
You got to be comfortable.
comfortable.
You're not, every time you leave the house that you may meet your friend of the opposite sex, you don't want your mate feeling uncomfortable,
Right.
wondering what they're doing. And
Comfortable.
communication is a big deal.
That's the word. That's the word. Comfortable. You about to say something, Bishop? ABT?
I was about to say that those things are all choice words, We trust by choice. We believe by choice. And the same thing happens, as they say, he who wants to believe, no explanation is necessary. Who
Right.
wants not to, no explanation will be good enough.
Amen.
I think that a person has to be stable in themselves.
Come on.
And if they are stable in themselves, if I'm doing in myself what I know that I should do, I don't have to worry about what you're doing.
Amen.
It's a choice. It's a choice. And we choose to trust, we choose to forgive, we choose,
Oh, come
it's a
on now.
choice. I
Come on
wake
now.
up in the morning, I can choose to have a good day.
Mm-hmm.
There's a song now say, I choose to worship.
Yes. Yes.
Regardless of whatever comes or goes, my choice is. So it's a choice.
Yeah, I 100% agree
I
on the
agree.
choice factor. Um, and we could go into, man, we could go down this rabbit hole, but we won't do it.
You
I'm
know
gonna
we can
say
do
there's
it.
one last thing, and you know I'm
You
about
know
to
we
say
can
it.
do it.
Bishop T, you want to say it this week? Cricket, cricket, cricket,
What is
cricket,
it?
cricket,
Right.
cricket, cricket, cricket.
Yeah, I'll pass.
We say it every week around this time.
Right, right, right.
You want to say we did it?
We did
We
it.
did it. We did it. We almost didn't for a second.
Almost didn't.
We almost didn't,
It's
right?
only 11 minutes
We
past
done
the
it.
hour. We did it. We did it.
Did.
All right. So look,
Praise God.
follow Tammy, follow my girl Tammy Holland, Tammy Holland's page. She's at This Week with Tammy, and tune in every Friday at 11 a.m. She's doing an awesome job with her podcast, and thank you, Tammy Holland, for entrusting me with my services for your podcast. Brown and Crouppen is one of the Midwest's largest personal law firms. Their
Yep.
experienced attorneys handle various personal injury cases, including car agents, car accidents, truck accidents, motorcycle accidents, pedestrian accidents, bus accidents, rideshare accidents, bicycle accidents, workers' comp, dog bites, slip and falls, wrongful death. Basically, if you could get in it, they can get you out of it. If you can fall, they can get you back up. You can get in an accident, they can help you out.
Yeah.
Their legal consultations, check this out. Their legal consultations are absolutely free. So don't hesitate to call them with your personal injury questions. The number is 314-222-2222. You know my law firm, Brown and Crouppen. And if you want us to promote your business, email us at gocrosstalk@gmail.com. Include your business name, physical and virtual location, add your tagline, and we will promote your show. Promote your business on our show. Man, I did that one. But, man, we did it. Yeah,
We
keep the
did.
McFadden, Anthony, and White family in your prayers. And Deacon Tim, Mob Deep, Deacon
Hey,
Tim
hey,
Watson is
hey.
back at home. And we should see him Saturday at Outreach. And we should see you too at Outreach. Come join us. Come
Amen.
help us help people. So,
Couple
Dr.
of things.
Ish.
Don't don't
Couple of things.
encourage Brother Tim too much. I told
Right,
him to stay at home.
right,
Right.
right. Get well, because we're up
Yeah,
in age. Things take a little bit
because
longer.
he's already talking about not only Saturday, but he's talking about I'll be there Wednesday. I said, don't
Good.
push it.
Take your time.
Chill out,
Um,
Tim. But Deacon Tim. All right, Dr. Ish, say goodbye to us.
yes. All right, family. It's been great. I had a pleasure. I had a ball. I missed you guys. Even I see you in other avenues. Couple of things. Uh, Sister Wakita White and I will be talking about mental health at the Congress this fall. Not this fall. This spring, April 22nd. And also, Minister Thompson is going to be on the Good Friday service. Is that April 7th? Am I correct? You got the date, Reverend?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, okay, we'll put it out there. I saw the flyer. At any rate, it's been a pleasure. I love you guys. God bless you. Remember, don't suffer in silence. If you need peace of mind, call this hotline. And this mental health is no joke. Call the hotline at 314-628-6272. We love you. Be blessed. And I will see you. I can't say it. I mean, I could say it, but that's pastor's line. That's bishop's line.
That was a weird. That was a weird pause, wasn't it? It was like, and I'll see you.
I know.
And me and Bishop was in there like, she gonna say it?
Nope.
That's the doctor right there. The doctor.
I don't see you in the rapture, but that's pastor's line. That's bishop's line. So
Bishop, say goodbye to us.
You can say it tonight, Ish. I just want to say one thing to all of our listeners and to those who are in my heart and on my mind. I am praying for you.
Thank you.
And positive results are forthcoming.
Amen.
I'll see you
received that.
in the rapture.
That's the bishop right there. ABT, Archbishop Thompson. And you know me, I'm Pastor STEBO. Look, this is what, episode 54? Man, y'all have been rocking with us for a long time. That's like over a year worth of episodes.
Yes.
We did this, we started this over what, a year and a half ago, maybe?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and then we branched out onto CrossTalk on this platform. Man, look, we really appreciate y'all taking an hour plus text out of your time, out of your day to watch us and to listen to us while we give you our inspiration, instruction, and information and illumination and all those I words that end with ation. Here's another A word that ends with ation. Appreciation. We appreciate you. So till next time, I'm going to say this. We did it. It's only 17 minutes past the hour. We did it. Another week down in the books. We'll see y'all next time. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I love y'all. And I'm not just saying that.
I love you too, my pastor, my archbishop.
Be blessed.
And the Good Friday
God
service.
bless you.
Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk. Go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk, go CrossTalk. Yeah, we talk, we learn, we laugh out loud on CrossTalk.